Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be walking you through Southwest Denver, some of the most affordable homes in the whole Denver metro area. And I really like this neighborhood because it's so close to the city. You get a backyard, and then a lot of the homes are brick ranch style homes, so you don't have like people looking in your backyard like, I don't know, like they do, because they're all on the same level, right? So if you want to learn more, stay tuned. And at the end, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you where the price points are and the types of houses that you're going to get in this neighborhood. So be sure to stay for that. All right. Let's get on into it. We'll start at the top here. And so look how close you are to Denver. Let's just call that out. So Alameda runs right into Broadway, down Broadway. So just on the other side of the South Platte River in Santa Fe. South Broadway, one of my favorite parts of the city, hands down. Some of the best dive bars, just like cool places to walk. And if you just want to kind of stumble around, have some beers on a nice day, go hit a thrift store. Southwest Broadway is the spot to be. Over here in Val Verde, you have some like industrial, so they're like the Gotham building that it looks like it's from Batman. That's over in here. There are, I think, Denver Recycles over here. There's some government facilities over here. Denver Animal Shelter, wastewater management. So a lot of this is going to be government and industry, and then you get houses, which you'll find pretty much the same types of houses in Val Verde that you'll find in Barnum and in West Barnum. And for this video, I'm just going to refer to them as the same thing because really with the housing, you're going to find a lot of the same stuff. There are some townhomes or condos, apartments along Alameda, but most of 90% of what you're finding in Southwest Denver is all single-family detached homes. You're not going to have huge lots. Some of them will have funky lots, but that's rare. They'll be really manageable sized lots, and so great for people that are wanting to, get out of Capitol Hill. They have the pup. They have two pups. They have 3 dogs now, like I did. That's my story. I had 3 dogs, and I was in Capitol Hill, and I was like, I need a backyard for these beasts. I wanted to be a good beast dad. So we got a little place. I bought my first place in Harvey Park, which we'll get to in a minute here. But Barnum, Val Verde, some of the more affordable of the affordable in this area. You're going to find frame style homes too, so not a whole lot of brick. You get really great views. This is a cool park too. I think it's overlooked. You get really great views of the city because it's a hill, and then you have just unobstructed view there. So that's a cool spot. And you are seeing some people that are scraping some of these smaller houses because they're picking their lot for the view over here. That they're right by the park too. There is a dog park in Barnum. It's not a great dog park. Well, my dog, he gets it a paws down because it has that like pea gravel, stuff instead of dirt, and he just hates it in his paws. But they got a rec center over here. It's all kind of on a hill too, so it kind of rolls over here. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for Barnum and Val Verde. They're doing the government. The city's putting a bunch of work into this area too to improve like bike paths, accessibility, and things like that. Kind of along Morrison Road right here is kind of unique. I believe at one point it connected, which would make sense, to Morrison Road over here, which then goes into Morrison. But there's a bunch of it's like car places along this. You'll find some. It's like a bunch of stores. It's not super like walk friendly. I think this is one of the areas that they want to kind of revamp as far as like sidewalks are pretty much like right on the street, and it doesn't have a sweet vibe, but there's a lot of places along here. You're getting into, right below that is Westwood and Athmar Park, so we'll just tag team these. Westwood's going to have a lot of the same that you'll find in Barnum, like frame, ranch style homes, that type of thing. And Athmar Park, that's where you start getting into like more brick and some like unique homes in Athmar Park. And though there'll be brick, there'll be some as small as like 800 square feet, like 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom, 1 bath. Some don't have a basement, some won't have a basement. So you get a little bit of everything in Athmar Park. They do a nice park at Hudson Park, so you can walk around there. And some of these areas will have views of the city. right? Some of them will be on a hill too. And Athmar Park actually has some of the fastest moving real estate in the country. The thing is that there's aren't that many homes in Athmar Park, and they don't go up for sale that often. And when they do, they go super quick. And so that's why it has like the fastest moving real estate. But I'd say as far as all Southwest Denver, like when you're talking about price ranges, I'll show you here again at the end, but like you can't get much for under 300,000. You're not without something need a ton of work. Even think the baseline is starting to be 400,000 in Southwest Denver. And then, but a solid place if you're looking for like your first home or a single story living or anything like that. And there are no HOAs in Southwest Denver. So paint your house whatever color you want. You know why? Because it's your house and you bought it. That's what I'm talking about. You got an RV, you park your RV there. That's also one of the negatives probably is sometimes your neighbor, they might have a construction lawn care company and they got a bunch of trucks out front. Ruby Hill. Ruby Hill became really cool because they have Ruby Hill Park, but the Levitt Pavilion that they put in is a really awesome venue. They have it's just like, it's not Red Rocks, right? You don't have an Incubus at Levitt Pavilion. It's just like a chill environment, right? Everybody just kind of brings their bags or brings their chairs. These people brought bag chairs. That's what threw me off. And just all lawn seating. And it's a good time. But it really sucked this past year, right, COVID? Right? Right? It sucked this year. This is all one big hill. So again, good views of the city. Oh, down here at the bottom, that's what I was going to tell you. The BMX bike park. Let me change the view. What? Look at that BMX bike park there. Thing is rad. Yeah, it's free. Just go up, jump on it, man. They got ramps and jumps and stuff like that. All right, so that is Ruby Hill. Again, Ruby Hill, you get some, now you get a little bit of everything. You get some frame, you get some brick, you get some large lots, but things go quick. Again, in this neighborhood, it's the type of neighborhood, all of Southwest Denver. A good property is going to hit the market on a Thursday. It's going to receive multiple offers over the weekend, and they're picking something by Sunday, Monday. Yeah, it's like that. So you got to be on it. Marley is a little bit like Westwood, where you'll get like more frame style homes, frame ranch style homes. That's probably what's most popular. Now Federal has some of the best multicultural dining, the best pho, the best Mexican food, all along Federal here. Torres Tacos, you want breakfast tacos and you want the lightweight. These are lightweight breakfast burritos. You can have 2 of them before you explode. 3 is going to be pushing it. But Torres Tacos, they make a mean burrito. And then there's also, since I'm also talking about Mexican, I like Jaime's, just outside of Harvey Park. But Jaime's is delicious. I'm just going to tell you everywhere I like. A New Saigon is fantastic. A little bit further up Federal here. Where are you at? Oh, there it is. New Saigon is really good. And then I like Pho 90. There you go. Pho 95. That's the one that I like. Those guys are cool in there too. So yeah, really good. Like I said, multicultural dining. Find a little bit of everything in Southwest Denver. And then Harvey Park. So Harvey Park is where I bought my first home. Oh, and Sanderson Gulch. I mentioned Sanderson Gulch. So this gulch has a path running all the way through it. And so you can go from Sheridan all the way into the city, really, on this path. Because this, I think satellite might be easier. You can see that line. That's the path all the way through. And then once you hit the South Platte River, you can jump on the South Platte Trail, which this will then go all the way up. Back up. This will go all the way up right into the city, right by REI and everything like that. Then Denver Aquarium, everything. Busing is kind of like the mode of transportation. Like if I go out, I'm usually taking an Uber from where I am in Southwest Denver. unless you're like right here and you're shooting over to South Broadway. But even then, if you live up in here, you have to ride your bike up the hill to get back. And so, yeah, I encourage Ubers for sure. All right, so Harvey Park. Harvey Park has a lot of brick ranch style homes, and also if you're looking for mid-century moderns, the expensive price per square foot is these Cliff May homes that run along like Lowell Boulevard, Meade Street, and a little bit of Osceola, I believe. So, but Harvey Park, this whole area used to be owned by a jazz musician. What was this? Walt Whitman? Walt Whitman? No, it wasn't Walt Whitman. It was Whiteman. Paul Whiteman. Paul Whiteman? I'll look it up. I'll show it on the screen. But so he used to own all this area, and then it was purchased by Mr. Harvey. Like 5-7 years, 4,000 brick ranch style homes went up in this area, and they're like post World War II construction brick ranch homes. They're really good, and I'll show you again. I'll show you kind of what you're finding over in this area. But almost all this area is housing, pretty much with all of Southwest Denver. You don't got a whole lot of shops and dining within the neighborhoods. You're going along the main streets, either like Federal or Alameda or Florida or something like that. Homes over in Harvey Park, anything south of Yale, is pretty much all this one style of home. It's called the Hutchinson. So the Hutchinson came in 3 different models, and 2 of the models have a small garage, and 1 has a 2-car garage. And then there's this area called Loretto Heights, which used to be a college campus, and it was recently sold. What's supposed to be going in there is all kinds of different homes, townhomes, things like that, but then also shopping, restaurants, things like that. And so this is probably a really cool spot to buy a house if you like Southwest Denver, but wish it had a little bit to offer, like just dining and things to do going out. Oh, since we're talking about going out, my favorite place, Dog House Tavern. Get the nachos. So this little plaza, this is where a lot of people will go shopping in Southwest Denver. There's a Giant King Supers, and there's a Home Depot right here. What's that? Oh, Doghouse Tavern. Doghouse Tavern nachos. So it's tucked away here on the corner of the corner. It's just a great little bar. This is my favorite place in Southwest Denver. Anyhow, so right between Harvey Park and Federal is Brentwood neighborhood, and that has some a little bit older. They're mostly frame, but they'll have some 2-story ones with like the attic bedrooms, and so there'll be a bedroom downstairs, bathroom downstairs, and upstairs they'll have like 2 loft bedrooms on the side. Can you see that? So you'll find some of those, and those are inexpensive as well for the neighborhood. A lot of them don't have air conditioning, so check on that. And then it kind of gets a little bit wily over here when you get by like College View. So Overland has a bunch of like just houses along the street here, but now that you get down into here, you get a little bit more industrial recycling places over here. There's like gravel and rock and stuff like that. I don't know what you call them. But then these properties here, they're kind of like on in the hill a little bit, and because there's a hill there, it makes for unique like sizes of lots and like just different types of properties. So it's a little wily over here as far as what you get. Something to know, it's different. And then once you cross over to like Baker, Platt Park, Wash Park, this gets really expensive for the area. So not really expensive. Wash Park's definitely really expensive. Yeah, the prices definitely jump as soon as you cross Santa Fe. All right, so let's talk about pricing. Where are you going to find these homes for sale? So 300, 400,000 single family detached home is what I put in there. And you're going to see like Barnum and the Westwood neighborhood. So we're going to find most of these properties. Here's like a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. Not much to it. This one's clean on the inside. Yeah, so if you just like, again, some people, small home, you have to also look out for some of the small ceilings in the neighborhood as well. I'm 5'9", so it doesn't always bother me, but when I get in there with some tall clients, they notice right away. All right, so that is where you're looking at for like 300 to 400,000. That's it. That's the type of home that you're probably looking at for that. Most of what you're going to find is 400 to 500,000, and you'll see there's probably going to be nothing available. Yeah, there's 4. Isn't that ridiculous? In that whole area, there's only 4, and that's not because that's not the price point for this neighborhood. Oh, my face moved. Let me get back on screen. That's not because that's not the price point for this neighborhood. That's because everything's under contract. It's a week after Thanksgiving, so there's nothing on the market, but things get gobbled up in this area so fast. Let's look at pending. Let's see if they pop up now. There you are. There you are, you under contract. So all the orange ones are under contract. And yeah, let's do this too. I'll show you this. Average days on market, so how fast things really do move over here. Pull it up for you. It's cool. So look at this column right here. DIM, days on market. 5, 5, 4, 5, 5. Every now and then you get somebody priced it too high, 31. But look at this, 3, 5, 5. So again, it hits the market on a Thursday, Friday. It receives offers over the weekend, and then typically it'll go under contract fast. Things move fast. So let's show you what types of homes you get for that. Oh, here's a great example. Okay, so Brentwood, that kind of loft thing. So small house, you got the 2 loft bedrooms up there. So those are those bedrooms upstairs. Cool? You get it. So you show you here kind of what you'll find typically in like a Harvey Park area. So there's your brick ranch style home. Pretty common floor plan here for the neighborhood. Show you the backyard. So it's typical backyard that you're gonna have. But like, see, there's your neighbor. You can hardly see him. I love that. Love that about the neighborhood. Let's see if I could find you a Cliff May home to see. Yep, here's a Cliff May. Boom. So this is the high price per square foot in Southwest Denver. This is a California designer named Cliff May, and he's known for his like post beam construction, indoor outdoor flow, tons of windows. It's light, it's bright, and everybody wants it. But they're cool. There's not much to them. There's not much storage, and I like them. I dig it. All right, let's go up to 400 to 500, and I bet you what we're gonna see is not a whole lot, because that's a little bit above the price range for this area right now. This is affordable for Denver. 500 to 600. Yeah, see, there's nothing there. And then the things that are there are still active. Green means they're active. And so the neighborhood just doesn't have a huge tolerance for it. And nothing under contract is over 450. Yeah, so just going to be the level of finishes that are really going to separate the price points here. Ooh, gold. Gold's making a comeback. Hey, so that's basically what I want to tell you guys about Southwest Denver. I hope you appreciated this, enjoyed it, learned something from it. Again, we're a real estate team, so this is what we do. We help you find out about the areas. We make videos like this all the time, so check out our other ones, our neighborhood tours and things like that. Hit subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified each time that we put up a new one. And leave a comment. We love hearing from you guys. We love getting your questions and helping you guys find the perfect neighborhood, the perfect spot to fit your needs. All right, so till next time, I'll see you guys later.